This is NBA action. This week, the Thunder are moving up in the West, and they're having fun doing it.
We like being around each other. You see us after practice, we're all together laughing and joking around.
And the Trailblazers are rolling with a boost from big man Marcus Camby. Plus, we spotlight a star from Spain, the Grizzlies' Marc Gasol.
Gasol, he attacks the rim!
And we'll have the top 10 plays of the week.
Oh, he picks it up and puts it down. Showtime! Look at that! Oh, baby! Oh, how sweet it is! Oh, my! You are watching what greatness is all about. Oh, you gotta love that action!
We begin by taking you into the action in the West with a playoff-bound Oklahoma City Thunder.
Tell you, this team's exciting.
What should call a crowd pleaser. Going to set up Josh Powell, take him right to the rim. KD on the follow to move.
Oklahoma City is playing great.
A stunning young nucleus now in Oklahoma City.
The Thunder are a team on the rise, and their youthful exuberance is on display both on and off the court.
We like being around each other. You know, if you would see us after practice, we're all together laughing and joking around, and we like each other's company, and that helps on the floor.
The Thunder have closed within a half a game of fourth place Utah.
But they're serious about winning, taking their cue from demanding head coach Scott Brooks, who stresses defense.
Game speed, let's go. Challenge yourself not to give him a shot off of this play tomorrow night.
It starts with Coach Brooks, the way he controls practice. He's very intense, especially on the defensive end. He's very intense.
Push it, push it, push it.
Scott Brooks has done a sensational job.
Way to put the pressure up. Good job. Good start. Good start. Get that up.
I think now, you know, we're still young, and I can say, you know, we're exciting, but we're good.
Oh, yeah! Blocked by Kristich at the iron. Hart with the steal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That's kind of from the beginning, man. Let's have fun. Play our brand of basketball, defense first. Let's get out and get some easy points too, man.
They may be young, but the Thunder play with poise and cohesiveness.
Yes, yes, yes! 3-on-1 break. Shepalosha with the jam. They are fired up.
Leading the way is their emerging superstar, Kevin Durant, one of the league's leading scorers.
They rise to their feet here at the guard. Westbrook over to the right wing. Top of the arc, Durant for three. Oh, pure! Kevin Durant!
As I think, you know, individually, you know, we have so many guys in this league that are super talented, and Kevin's one of those guys, and, you know, I think he's showing some true signs of being an MVP candidate.
Kevin Durant, that kid is good.
So good that he scored at least 25 points in 29 straight games, the longest streak since Michael Jordan had 40 in a row in 1987. But for Kevin, all that matters are team goals.
Each year go on, you set goals, and mine right now is to get to the playoffs, and you know, that's what I want to do. That's a whole nother level.
To seal a berth, they'd have to do it the hard way against one of the best in the West, the Dallas Mavericks.
A win for the Thunder clinches a playoff spot. Westbrook, and he blazes a path to the basket to score, and the Thunder lead it by 5. Now turnover, and Bader will set up the alley-oop for Kevin Durant. Oklahoma City clinches a spot in the Western Conference playoffs.
I mean, it's a first-time thing for me, so it's a great feeling, and you know, I can tell how the way the fans reacted and how great it is for this city and the community. And it's a great thing.
The Thunder have made a remarkable turnaround, more than doubling their 23-win total from 1 year ago. And now that they've made the postseason, they're setting no limits on how far they can go.
Man, if you're in the playoffs, you're there for a reason. That's in my eyes. And we've worked our tails off to get to that position. And we're not going to be a team that's just happy to be there. We want to win.
It's a nice time to be hitting your stride if you're the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more NBA action. Welcome back to NBA action. Now let's take a timeout with Bucks rookie Brandon Jennings, who spent last year playing in Italy.
I'm Brandon Jennings. This is my past, present, and future.
With the 10th pick in the 2009 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Brandon Jennings of Compton, California, and Lodomatica, Roma.
Bogut knocks it out of there, and Jennings takes it. Look at this. Oh, lightning.
Being 19, 1,000 miles away from home, that's kind of tough living in a different country. I was still learning. I was still fresh out of high school, so there was a lot of things I didn't know. It was a humbling experience for me. I think it got me mentally ready for, the coaches here in the NBA.
Jennings, quickness, explosive, turn it on, blows by them.
All the hard work that I put in over the years have paid off, and now I'm here.
He's in the gym all the time, working on his game. A lot of guys say they love the game, but then they don't act like they love the game. He loves the game.
Can't believe we picked him. Still kind of mad.
Jennings, quickness down the lane to the basket, lay it up, good, and a foul! This is becoming epic. Jennings for a knockout three. Oh my goodness, he hit it! 55 points. A Bucks record for a rookie.
Whoa! Unbelievable show tonight. Unbelievable. So the number 10 pick worked out pretty good, fellas.
10 years from now, hopefully I'll be an NBA champion. Hopefully I'll win about 3 or 4 of them.
He's a special player, that kid.
This guy has the package. I mean, this guy is an outstanding young basketball player, and his future's awfully bright.
Time for this week's instant replay, beginning with a record-setting night in Boston.
There's Rondo passing the Kuz.
Rajon Rondo broke Bob Cousy's Celtic record for assists in one season, dishing out number 715.
Rajon Rondo acknowledging the applause.
Meanwhile, a former Celtic, Don Nelson, earned his own place in history with win number 1,332 of his coaching career. He now shares the all-time record.
Don Nelson ties Lenny Wilkins.
Green was the theme in the NBA for the celebration of Green Week 2010. Teams and players around the league were doing their part to help protect the environment. And there was also some news from the WNBA as well.
The power of Pondexter.
Phoenix sent all-star guard Cappie Pondexter to New York as part of a major 3-team trade. The Liberty, Shamika Kristen, heads off to Chicago in the deal, while the Sky star forward Candace Dupree ends up going to the Mercury.
Dupree, the lefty scoop. How about that?
Jazz First Balls, get your NBA programs here.
For the past 4 years, fans in Europe have been getting a taste of NBA excitement as teams have paid a visit to various cities for preseason games. And the event will return in October when the league holds the 2010 edition of NBA Europe Live, presented by EA Sports. And the snapshot of the week is the Bobcats' Steven Jackson helping to plant a garden in Charlotte as part of NBA Green Week.
The way they play the game is timeless. The way you watch the game just entered a new era. Live NBA action is now mobile with NBA League Pass Mobile. Watch live games on your phone. Where you go, the NBA goes with you. The best players, amazing plays, all the top teams. Go to Android Market, BlackBerry App World, or Apple App Store and watch live NBA games on your phone. Get the Race to the Playoffs offer now and save on NBA League Pass Mobile.
We're back with more NBA action. Now let's go back into the action in the West, where the Portland Trail Blazers are riding a late-season hot streak.
Trailblazers red hot in the month of March, 10-2, trying to stay that way now that they're back home. No time to look by anyone now. The Blazers have worked too hard on the road for that. Rob Webster from Miller. No trouble with the catch. Tried to reverse it. Roy, he picks it up and puts it down over David Lee. Portland gets the victory and clinches a playoff berth.
The Trailblazers earned their second straight trip to the postseason, and they did it in dominating fashion with a blowout win over the Knicks.
I'm excited to finally be back in the playoff race. It's been 2 years removed, but I'm also happy the team is playing well right now as we approach the playoffs.
But it took a strong run for the Blazers to get there. Heading into March, they were locked in a tight race with Houston and Memphis for the 8th and final playoff spot in the West.
The control is in our hands. I think it's more about us than, teams or our opponents that we're going up against. And we know that if we do the things we need to do out on the floor, it's going to give us a chance to win.
Remember, attack this team. Okay, set your screens, execute, and attack. Let's go. 48 minutes, we go to work.
The month of March is upon us. Hopefully they march to the playoffs. We'll pick up momentum. Now would be a perfect time for that.
It's a great time of the season. The games are meaningful. This is where you're going to see some of the best basketball play.
Portland's stretch drive kicked into high gear when they went on a 4-game winning streak.
Against Morrow, the drive here by Roy. What a beautiful play with the left hand.
The surge included a dramatic win over the Wizards, courtesy of Brandon Roy's last-second heroics.
Roy still with it, 5 seconds. Brandon, long 2 for the win. Got it! The game is over.
We're not looking behind us. I think we're only, 2.5 games out of 5th place. So our biggest thing is to try to win as many games as possible and just try to continue to move up in the standings.
Things wouldn't get any easier for Portland with the next 4 games coming against some of their rivals in the Western Conference.
Look, if you get anything, you attack the rim. If you don't have anything, give me a timeout.
Oh, great move.
Great block by Stoudemire. 10 seconds left. Forces up a 3. Can't get the bounce. Hill the rebound.
After losing to Phoenix, the Trailblazers regrouped for their next game, a matchup against Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks.
55% shooter from downtown. Oh, what a play by Miller. Good catch of the foul.
In a game that was tight most of the way, Portland shut the door on Dallas in the 4th quarter and defeated the Mavericks for the 3rd time this season.
Portland ends the game on a 19-9 run. Very impressive.
It's a huge win. I know San Antonio dropped one, so we're trying to move up. We got Oklahoma City coming up here, so we got some games that, we can control our own destiny as long as we continue to win games.
Fueled by the win over Dallas, the Blazers took their momentum on the road with victories in New Orleans.
Roy is fouled by Thornton on the jumper that goes.
And Oklahoma City.
The Blazers pretty good away from the Rose Garden, now 21-16, 5 games over 500.
I feel like we are finding a rhythm. I feel like we're playing better every game out.
As the season winds down, the Trailblazers continue to heat up, and they hope to keep it going right on into the playoffs.
I think once you get there, if you get there and you have a good rhythm, you can beat pretty much anybody. All the teams are going to be good, 1 through 8. For us, our focus is to finish off this season strong.
We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more NBA action. Time now for more NBA action. Now we spotlight a player from Spain who's become a force for the Memphis Grizzlies, Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol's road to Memphis had several twists and turns. He was drafted by the Lakers but never played for them. Instead, he went home to play in Spain's Pro League, but then joined the Grizzlies in a trade that sent his brother Pau to L.A. Marc had once lived with Pau in Memphis.
Well, I was actually happy. I was actually very happy to see that I already knew, that I had a great connection with, and that I knew how to get around.
Marc was eager to follow in his brother's footsteps as a star for the Grizzlies, but despite the familiar surroundings, he had trouble finding a comfort zone during his rookie season.
When he first came, he was just insecure of what he should try to do. He always could shoot the ball, but he never shot.
After struggling early, Gasol improved dramatically toward the end of his first season, and rookie mistakes soon would be a thing of the past.
Gasol on the paint. Hook shot, Marc Gasol.
That's a beautiful post move right there.
Gasol, ball fake. Oh, he attacks the rim with reckless abandon.
When I took over, I found out he was a good post player and he was a good passer. And so when you have a highly intelligent, highly skilled player, you know, you just try to take advantage of all of that.
Oh, how about that? Gasol wins the foot race against Juwan Blair.
And one inside to Marc Gasol running the floor.
This guy is probably working out.
Working out was exactly what Gasol did over the summer. He was determined to return this season in the best shape of his career.
Good work, Mark. Finish it off. Come on.
You know, that was one of our goals when we sit down with the coach after the season to get the muscle up, just to be able to help the team more and to stay on the court a longer period of time. So.
How many reps is that?
And that's what we try to do.
One more. Mark's the ultimate professional. He comes in every day and he's going to give you what he's got. So he knows how to take care of his body, has a great feel for his body, and like I said, he's going to give you 110% every day.
In one short year, Marc has become much more than the other Gasol in the NBA.
2:42 to go. Inside Gasol. Kyle off to C.J. Miles. Blocked by Gasol out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Gasol over Lopez. Off glass. It dances and drops for Marc Gasol.
Rondo set back by Gasol.
Memphis made a surprising run at the playoffs this year, and the future looks bright for Marc and the Grizzlies.
Bigger challenge now, and we have to keep working very hard.
Let's get together here, and let's get started. Good focus, good energy. One team on three. 1, 2, 3.
One team. No time, baby.
Good. Let me play it out, please.
Next, it's time for this week's edition of Sound of the Game.
We played last night. Okay, don't give in to that. Time is it? Game time. Who? Anything you want to go? First of all, how you doing? Happy Easter to you and your family. That's a 5 days to get that out the way first.
Now the moment we've anticipated. Everybody rising at one as Adrunas Ilgauskas makes his return to the cube.
You're right, the fans are definitely showing their appreciation.
As a three-ball rebound, Adrunas on the cleanup.
The big fella moving on the balls in the air.
This is Petras again. 6 of 6. Wow. From beyond that three-point line.
And giving to Michael Jordan. Transition defense. Lamar, you let this guy run right by you. No, that's on the cue.
You got this contested and you got a guy standing in the corner. That's like shooting the gym by yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Good job by Dwight. It's a great job by Dwight. Did I hear you say you're sorry? No, it's Easter, my fault.
He has destroyed the Celtics this year. Games of 30, 36, 38 and today.
Obviously, we got to take care of the ball. It's not a team where we can give them the ball back and say, here, try again. That's not too good an idea.
Oh, Williams with the steal. Bosh lays it up and it doesn't go in.
And for Don Nelson, he ties Lenny Wilkins for the all-time winningest coach.
Y'all so focused down there, they've only scored every time down. We got to get stops if we want to win.
Good luck, y'all.
Coming up next on NBA Action, we'll bring you this week's Courtside Countdown.
They get it to Stoudemire. Runs in and bang, this one down and a foul. He extended from the outside of the lane to the rim. Foul. Oh goodness. My goodness.
Welcome back to NBA Action. Now it's time for the top 10 plays of the week in our Courtside Countdown. At 10 is this long-range flip by Flip Murray, even though it didn't count.
Run down by Flip Murray. He'll throw it at the horn. That'll made it. Stop it. And they say go
hook that ball.
My goodness.
At 9, the rejection from Chris Humphries.
Offensive rebound for Lou Amundsen. Gets it back. Men at the top by Chris Humphries. Amundsen went for the crush, and Humphries would have none of it.
At 8 is Goran Dragic with some flash on the fast break.
Full head of steam. What a move by Goran Dragic. Goes behind the back. Gorgeous move by Goran.
At 7, Vince Carter gets the loose ball and goes for a spin.
Carter takes it away. Here comes Vince. Let's see what he's got. Oh, vintage! Vince Carter.
At 6, Joakim Noah serves up a facial.
Oh! Get out the way, Tyrus Thomas!
Welcome to a poster.
Oh, he could have told him to block that.
At number 5 is Denver's J.R. Smith, finishing with finesse.
Lawson to Smith. Oh, what a play! J.R. Smith with the Houdini act inside.
At 4 is this slick move from the Sixers, Andre Iguodala.
Got it back from Holiday. The fake behind the back pass and slamming for 2.
Iguodala. The KO punch on that one.
At number 3, a determined Dwayne Wade lets nothing stand in his way.
Hello, Indiana. Dwayne Wade with a crushing dunk.
Wow, this is some D-Wade show.
At 2, it's LeBron James taking over.
LeBron James with a steal, takes it all the way and smashes it all the way with LBJ.
Wow, that's a man. That's a man right there. Get out of my way.
And at number 1, it's Wade once again adding a new twist.
Wade, oh, what a through-the-leg dribble. What a play by Dwayne Wade. Something you've never seen before. You see it there.
Yeah, baby, get out of the way when he's going to the basket.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rich Ackerman for NBA Action. We'll see you next week.